Uh, well, let's see. Um, well, as a little kid, my uncle used to have one of these trucks, and used to ride me or parade me around in it while I was in the front seat, jumping around, 4 or 5 years old. And I fell in love with it. It's a memory that I've always had. And to keep you try to keep memories like that alive, and as you get older, you reflect on things and you start liking things, and your taste changes. And that's what kind of happened with me. So I fell in love with the truck, and that's what happened. I just wanted to build one. And I gotta say, it's been labor of love. I mean, it's been something that, if you're gonna partake in this, that you really, really, really need to follow through with it. But right there is one of the main reasons why I always wanted to have a F-100. Well, back in '94 and '95, I got my ASC certifications in mechanics, suspension and steering and brakes and all that stuff. And that's where I fell in love with kind of like turning wrenches. Well, I didn't fall in love with it, but let's just say I used it to support my newcomer family. And I started, messing around with motors and engines. And I kind of like fell in love with that. So that's back in then. As far as the blowers and stuff and all the other specialty stuff, YouTube, YouTube, and hanging out with other fellow motor heads and stuff like that, and all that happy horse crap. But that's where I got some of that experience. Like, I'm not a novice by, I mean, I'm not an expert by, any means. But yeah, I have just picked up habits of that. I'm always good with my hands. So I guess you can just say that, between my motor experience and stuff like that, and good with my hands, and liking to see things transform to something new, that's kind of where I got my love and passion, for mechanic work. And like I said, like with this project, it's a lot of taking apart and putting stuff back together, taking apart, putting stuff back together. But when you see something change to transform in your hands, like you can do it by your hands, it's nothing more satisfying than that. So all I can say is, for everybody that's out there trying to do it or want to do something like this, keep pushing. I mean, it might not work. Stuff's gonna backfire. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And you're gonna have all kind of problems, like right now. Like, I still have problems, but like I said, I'm not a pro by any means. But I'm falling in love with the process. That's what you have to do. You have to kind of like fall in love with the process. And hell, I guess all I can say is, if you do fall in love with the process, it'll give you that energy to persevere and keep pushing forward in anything you want to do when it comes to especially rebuilding a vehicle. But like I said, make sure this is exactly what you want to do, because certain things come up, and only good advice I can give you is to do that. But back to my first point, yeah, I got my ASC certifications in '95, '96. And then that's where I realized I was really, really good at, working with my hands and figuring out problems and stuff like that. So that's pretty much where I get it from.
I was on a quest for pleasure. Never had I imagined I found a priceless treasure. As I knew was forever. 'Cause you give you try to make it happen.
Hell no. Hell no, I don't brag on my work because there's always somebody out there better. Um, I guess, man, I guess you could say I'm extremely humble. I'm proud of my work. I'm extremely proud of my work and my abilities and capabilities. And I got to give it to God. I just thank God for giving me the common sense to be able to, do these type of things and understand stuff more than other people can understand them and work with my hands. But basically, to see something in my mind and then put it together, that's one of my God-given gifts. Like, I can imagine something, I can write it down, I can draw it out, and then I can make it happen, like come to life. And that's one of those things that the God gift ability that he gave me. But bragging, nah, man, I'm humble. Some people will brag on me though, especially with car audio or anything else. But when it comes to me doing stuff, I'm just humble, man. I'm just happy I can do it. Now, I love to hear people brag on it, and tell me things, but of course, but at the same time, I try not to let that get to my head. And I try to, be humble and just let it, roll my back and be like, thank God, thank you for doing the things, or give me the ability to do the things that I can do with my hands. So, no, I do not like to brag on myself. Because I love it. That's the only reason. I just absolutely freaking love it. And there's no greater satisfaction, and it keeps me out of trouble. But all in all, I just freaking love it. There's really no other explanation that I can possibly give you. It's a love for something that you want to do, like you want to create something and see something come from nothing, something that's in your mind that comes out and you can make it happen. Now, that's not saying that you're not going to have problems. Like right here, I have a problem. I had a problem which I thought was going to be a problem, which ended up not being a problem, and it kept me up at night. But the whole reason why, because I love it. That's it. Well, I spent quite a bit of money. That's for sure. Quite a bit of money. Um, but I've been saving for this for like 5 years. Like I said, I got this car back in 2020, so I got the actual frame. So I've been saving for it for a while. So I've been buying parts and saving money, buying parts and saving money. I still don't know you're gonna get it done, but I can say this, and I tell you this is good information. I did a lot of the work myself, so I saved a whole lot of money. Now, I hope that turns out for the best, but yeah, I spent a lot of money and a lot of time mainly on this project. A lot. A whole hell of a lot. um, let's see, let's put it like this. Probably over 1,000 hours. So if you put that in 24-hour days straight, I think it's like 41.6 days. So imagine working 41.6 days, day and night. And that's about how much time I have in it so far. I mean, I actually have more, but that's what I have in it so far. Like I said, it's a labor of love, you know? It's a lot. It's a lot of taking it apart, putting it back together, taking it apart, putting it back together. A lot of cussing, a lot of throwing wrenches, a lot of this crap ain't working, this crap ain't working, that ain't working. Oh my God, I had this planned out and now it's not working. You know what I mean? Well, this is gonna fit. Then you put it on, that don't fit. Oh, they made 4 different brands of this and all that other stuff. So you can imagine it. That's what it took. So that's what took me the time. So I think 41 days. Oh
Like I
hell,
said, it ain't
what's
true.
not left to do?
Well, here it is right here.
Paint interior,
See?
finish up the
These
wiring,
lines.
body work, fabrication of the bed, a lot of stuff still left to
Those
do.
corners and down
When the
there.
motor gets running, make sure everything's running, not
It's all
leaking, because
hooked up.
that's going to happen. It's going to leak everywhere. So pretty much that's,
Same
yeah,
on this side.
a lot of more stuff to
This
do.
side
Probably a
corner.
good another 1,000 hours of work, maybe.
I probably have to go back.
But we'll see how it goes
It
from
is
there.
in the C10 over here.
Still customizing
Gonna
stuff and
cut the
changing
cable out
stuff,
for
as
the
you can see in the
little
video.
harness.
But yeah, it's a lot of stuff on there. So we're going to try to get it figured out. And we'll get it figured out. But in the meantime, y'all stay tuned. Keep tuning up with Ford on
Ready
Fords.
for the C10.
I'm your host, Derek Ford. Trying to do this
Push the bottle out.
72 F-100. It's my love, my labor of
Put the
love.
coolant
So
canister there.
I'll show you here the rest of this video, what's
Took the
left,
start out.
where
I'll
I'm
figure
at
that
now.
out
This is the
tomorrow.
current status of the truck.
Right
And
now,
then I'm going to
power
drop more
off.
videos from now. So on all the
Just a
other
lot
little
of little
stuff in
things on it.
between, all the stuff that was on this video. So stay tuned, man. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell button, man. I'm trying to grow this thing so I can go live, so I don't have to do all this editing. I appreciate it. Love y'all. Thanks for all the support.
There she is.
Peace. Ford and Fords, we out.
Ruckus. There he go. It's not she. They all keep saying she fuck. There he go. All right. Whole lot of goddamn motor. Whole lot of damn motor. All right, what's out today? Do another video tomorrow. Or I'm gonna voice over this bitch. One of the two. Ooh. Loud. Yep. We're gonna call it quits. Ford Motor Company.